Hey guys, I'm out here in Mona, Utah right now. If you follow us on Instagram, you probably know that we're hosting a race series. I'm currently standing on a track that has been built specifically for Surrons and pit bikes to come out here and race. Really excited for this track. I'm out here testing today. We might make a few track changes from what you're about to see, but I want to take you through the track and show you a couple of key features that ultimately make this track pretty raceable and fun. Behind me is a whoop section. This is something that's very unique to electric bike racing because it is the #1 place that you can actually damage your drivetrain. So throughout these whoops, they're very doubleable, which makes it techy, makes it fun. If you're willing to risk and blitz through, then that might be the fast line, but for the most part, you know, whoops are a very challenging obstacle for electric race bikes. We've got a split lane option here. So this section is right outside of the whoops. You can come in if you're carrying a bunch of momentum and you're maybe on a faster bike, you can hit the outside line, which is a super fun, almost hip jump. But you gotta be careful there because if somebody is on your inside, you could cross into each other and ultimately have a bad day. So keep in mind that, but if you're carrying a lot of momentum, this is a super fun feature to hit from the outside. All right, I'm standing in the middle of what's called a gravity cavity. So you can jump and launch down into here. And then you got a lot of momentum into kind of a wall face that allows you to just step up and over, carry a little bit of flow. So super unique feature. I haven't seen this on any of the electric tracks yet. I'm standing on the biggest jump on the track currently. This would be the finish line. It's pretty cool because it's optional. On a stock bike, you can easily jump from here to where I'm standing. On a mod bike, you can clear the whole thing, get a little bit of airtime, have some fun. So super unique. You've got a really long stretching runway into this. So I'm interested to see for myself how far I can make it on a stock bike, but casing that might hurt a little bit, so we'll find out here shortly. In front of me, I've got a fully modified Surron Ultra B. This bike is pretty ridiculously fast. So it's got a category called Open Mod. You're allowed to run this bike in there. If a lot of people show up on bikes that are similar to this, we might make its own mid-sized mod category. It's all just dependent on output, but we'd love to see you guys come out here, and very excited to take you guys for a lap on this bike because it is absolutely ripper. Take you for a lap on the track as it currently sits. There's going to be a lot of changes happening that I'll point out to you as we're going. It's a really awesome finish line jump. Right here, I'm going to have him build this up and make this double a little bit bigger. Then we're going to come around. It's probably going to get rid of the whoops so that the bike's drivetrains don't get messed up. You might do a double back there. Then you come around into the gravity cavity. And on the outside line, he's going to build up that berm quite a bit. And then right here, he's going to widen this up, maybe make a bowl turn so it's not so tight for you guys. And then make this tabletop longer, then come back around. So as it sits though, let's do a timed lap on this bike.
Probably could have cleaned that lap up a bit, but that was a ton of fun.
This bike in front of me is a stock Surron Ultra B. It is 12.5 kilowatts, so it's slightly faster than that Eride Pro. It is a mid-size bike, kind of belongs in its own category. Right now, it depends on the show up of people. So if not a lot of people show up, we'll probably throw it into the open mod class. If a lot of people do, then we might just make its own category. So I think you guys will be surprised at how fun this bike is on a track like this. And we'll take you for a lap and show you that.
All right, currently on the stock Surron Ultra B. I'm really interested to see how the lap time on this bike compares to an Eride Pro SS, because they're basically the same kilowatt output. The Ultra B is a little bit faster, but I think the big thing is like the form factor, because the Eride Pro is a significantly smaller bike than this, but that also makes it quite a bit more nimble. Now, one thing I should probably note is come race time, this track is going to be super well prepped. It's not going to be dry and slick like it currently is. Man, this thing feels awesome on this track. If you got an Ultra B, definitely come out and race it.
We've got an Eride Pro SS right here. This is a 12 kilowatt bike. There's a class specifically designed for these as well. We've got a 7 to 12 kilowatt class. It makes it super competitive for a lot of people, from the Falcon 79, the Talaria, the Eride, kind of bikes that fit into that category, a little bit above the 6 kilowatt class. So this is an awesome bike, and I'll show you guys a lap on it as well.
All right, Eride Pro SS. It's a 12 kilowatt bike as it sits. Bone stock except for some bars and foot pegs. Man, this thing is fast. It's gonna be hard to beat this bike in the 7 to 12 kilowatt class. There's the lap on the Eride Pro SS.
In front of me, I've got a stock Lightbeat X. This bike has an output of 6 kilowatts. We've got a class specifically designed for 6 kilowatt bikes and below. So if you got one of these bikes, you'll be very competitive in that class. There's a lot of other bikes on the market, like the Eride Pro, the Talaria, all these bikes that are 8 kilowatts and above. They kind of dominate the power of this bike. So we put it into its own category. Should be super fun for you guys to come out here and rip this thing and give it a go. So we'll take you for a lap on it.
For lap time comparison, let's take you guys for a lap on a fully stock powered Lightbeat. It's pretty sick that you can hit that jump because you've got such a nice run in. Really get your speed up. Come around, hop into these. Like I said, these whoops might change. This track is a ton of fun on these bikes. Slows super good.
I've had a super fun day so far coming out here and getting to test this track. Thank you so much to Kaleb for building this and giving us a place to come and race bikes that, you know, are meant to be on a track like this. So it'll be a great time if you guys come out. If you don't know the dates of the event, go to our website. We have got a location called Race and Ride. It shows all of the events that we will be attending. So be sure to go there and look at that. We also do a lot of updates on our Instagram, Charge Cycle Works. Pretty simple to look that up and hop over there and give us a little follow. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and sticking through. Comment below if you would like to see any track changes, if you'd like to see future comparisons of maybe the 4 bikes that I rode for you guys today, or you know, really anything you guys have got going on. We're always open to ideas and super excited to make this content for you. So thank you for watching.